Welcome to Tech in the Car. In this video I'm going to look at the beta versions of iOS 14 for iPhone and for iPad. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you do anything else, and at the end of this video please like and comment below. Welcome to iOS 14 on the iPhone. This is the new home page, and as you can see there are widgets now. I can see the weather, I can see my battery statuses. If I go over to this side I can see the music that was played on. Let's look at the widgets. So I want to add a widget. Press and hold just like you would normally to move your icons around your home screen. Tap on the plus icon, and then there are various options: weather, maps, fitness, music, notes, and you can choose any of the ones you want to. Let's start with activity. There are two size options, so let's go for small size. Click on add widget and it's there. Let's say I want to add another widget, add the weather, scroll down to weather, tap on it, move across, and there are three sizes here. We go to the middle one, click on add widget, and now I've got widgets on the home screen. So this is very, very similar to how Windows Phone looked. They used to have live tiles. You could display information like the weather, like your activity, like your battery. So it makes the home screen of iOS on the iPhone much more useful. It shows more information, and it's a big step up for Apple, but it's ironic that it's taken 10 years to come back to essentially being the same as Windows Phone. And Android also has widgets, it's fair to say, but the thing with the Android widgets is they don't look as nice. I think that's the main differential between Android and Windows Phone when it comes to these widgets. Windows Phone, they were really nicely designed, just like the iOS widgets you see here, whereas Android is a bit all over the place. Okay, let's have a look at some other features here. If I again hold the screen. Now, I mentioned before, it's really annoying when you have tons of home screens. I can tap on the icon at the bottom here and you can see all of my home screens here, and I can click on them to add them or remove them. So now I only have, if I press done, the one home screen. That's it. There's no other home screens, no other pages to the home screen. That's it. And I can get them back, I can get rid of them really simply. And then we have the app library. So this is where Apple automatically figures out what you want and when you want it, and you can see your apps and they're categorized for you nice and easily. But if I tap down here, I can also search for it by letter, and I can go and search for YouTube, and then I'll get YouTube. Very simple, like that. So that's the widget side of iOS 14. Let's now have a look at some of the other features of iOS 14. Now there are other new features like picture-in-picture and the ability to set default mail and browsers, but unfortunately for me I can't get them to work. This version of iOS 14 is very buggy for me. I know some other websites have done videos where they got them to work, but it's not working for me unfortunately. But those are some features. There's also app clips that I mentioned in the other video, where if you want to download an app just to use maybe for parking, you don't need the whole app, it will download a section of the app as well. That's really great. And of course there's a new feature now, if somebody makes a phone call to you, it doesn't take up the whole screen, which is a big improvement over how it used to be, and it will make it a lot easier. This is me calling, and there we go. So nice and easy, much better than it was before. A huge improvement with phone calls. So the other improvements are to Siri. Hey Siri, remind me to have lunch tomorrow at 1 PM. Hey Siri, what's on my schedule for tomorrow?
I didn't find any appointments for tomorrow.
Hey Siri, what's the weather tomorrow? What's the weather tomorrow?
Should be sunny tomorrow. The high will be 27 degrees and the low will be 16.
So you can see Siri's much more improved. It doesn't take up the whole home screen. It gives you the information that you need in the corner or top of the screen, depending on if you're using an iPhone or an iPad. So that's a big improvement there. The next feature is Apple's new Translate app. So Apple have always been a bit behind in terms of translation. Google has always been the leader in that. So Apple now have a new Translate app. You can type text into it, or you can speak. I love Apple. And it will give you an instant translation into Spanish.
Me encanta Apple.
which you can hear back. And that's a cool feature of iOS 14 as well. Now there is one other cool feature which I think is worth mentioning, and that's the ability to do this. What's the weather tomorrow?
In Eastbourne tomorrow, it'll be sunny, with a high of 27 and a low of 17 degrees Celsius.
So you can summon apps like Google by tapping twice on the back here. What is the sunset time tomorrow?
Tomorrow, sunset is at 9:16 p.m.
So there we go, that's Google on the iPhone without having to say, hey, okay Google, which you can't do on an iPhone. So those are the features of iOS 14. I will do another video on the iPad and Mac Big Sur version 11. If you like this video, please leave a comment, please like and subscribe. It helps me tremendously to have your support and know what you like and what you want to see. I really hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Thank you.